It's the co-meet and a strawweight slapper that I know you are stoked for, and I know you have a cool take on. It's Carla Esparza, the current champ, taking on Weili, who is a minus 320 favorite and is even widening, whereas Carla Esparza, the sitting champ, is plus 265, and Carla's been on an absolute tear. I mean, she's won 7 straight. We were at that most recent one against Rose Namajunas, and obviously that was a historically uninteresting contest. It was very interesting to watch, to be honest, and be a part of. Uh, I don't even know how to describe it, but ultimately Carla was able to retain her belt, and before that, she had some beautiful wins. Right, she absolutely smoked Yan Xiaonan in a fight where a lot of people, ourselves included, thought Yan might get that done, and also has wins over Marina Rodriguez. So it's been impressive for what she's been doing, but. Do you think she's going to have enough against Weili Zhang, who is coming in off that most recent finish? She retired Joanna, supposedly retired Joanna, who is flirting with a comeback as of right now, but she seemed untouchable in that fight, and it was good to see because she rebounded off of those 2 straight losses to Rose. The first one she got finished, the second one was super close. Is this a peaking Zhang Weili, or is Carla Esparza at a near 3-1 dog going to cash again and upset a lot of people? Who are you taking?
Um, yeah, no, this is such a great fight, great matchup. I think stylistically, this is a great matchup for Zhang. I think this is a better style than Zhang versus Rose. But with that being said, I think this is going to be an absolute dogfight. I think it's going to be very close. People are sleeping on Carla Esparza, in my opinion. I think people are like, oh, Weili Zhang so much stronger. I think Carla is going to be just as strong, if not stronger. If you look at her, she's looking extra ripped. She's looking extra beefy. Zhang and Carla have a very similar build. They're just stocky little short girls that are strong as heck, and it's just hard for me to accept that Weili Zhang has leveled up that much where she's now the better grappler. So I don't know. I'm gonna pick Carla with the big upset as the big dog, and she grinds out a decision, or maybe even a ground and pound, maybe even a submission TKO. I don't know, but I think it's gonna be a ground and pound Khabib mauling.
Yeah, very interesting for sure. And if she is able to win a decision or maybe even a late finish like you touched on, I can't imagine the numbers for that would be absolutely insane. So a very interesting take for sure. And are you also surprised that if you're rolling with Carla, you're rolling with the champ, are you surprised at all that Zhang is getting 92% from Tapology, only 8 for Esparza, and a majority of it, I mean, a huge majority of it is Brown. They think that Zhang is getting that finish. No chance?
No, and I'm not surprised at all because everybody thinks that Carla did not win that fight. Everybody thinks Carla's terrible. Blah blah blah. No one likes Carla. That's why 92% Zhang KO. But if Weili does get it done, it's going to be KO, and I imagine it's in the first 3 rounds. She's either gonna knock her out really quick, or Carla plays Carla's game, gets the points, gets the takedown, and smothers.
Very interested to see how it materializes, but plus 150, I think, is what you're getting for that Zan KO. And honestly, I got to roll with all that Brown for Topology. I think that she does get this finish. You asked the question, is it possible that she has really leveled up her wrestling game that much to where she might even have the advantage over Carla Esparza? I think she might. I think if it's MMA wrestling and she truly is this absolute freak, strong powerhouse muscle shark that I think she is, I think she might be able to take down Carla Esparza, beat her at her own game, similar to like how John Jones did to Chael Sonnen. And I like Zhang to just get the fight where she wants it to be, and ultimately get a likely on the ground finish. So I'm rolling with Zhang, rolling with all the Timmies. But if Esparza wins this decision, I mean, do you think she finally gets some respect put on her name?
I really hope so, I just hope it's not a boring fight, and I hope if she does win, it's by like spectacular fashion, because she deserves the respect. She's a nice lady. She's awesome. She's an OG, first champ, first fighter in the division, and she's still here, and she became champ once again. So, yeah, I imagine she would gain some respect at least.
Yeah, how can you not love that, right? The first ever strawweight champ, and then that many years later is able to retain the belt. I mean, that's not something that a lot of people could accomplish for sure. So I'm going Zhang by finish. You're taking as far as any last thoughts?
No, great matchup, great fight. Throw in the comments who you got. You taking the dog, Cookie Monster, or you taking Magnum, the heavy favorite?